You're back with another video, and I just got done watching episode 3 of Dispatches from Elsewhere. This is the Janice episode. Before I get into this video, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and also follow me on Twitter at PertMinded. And if you've missed my last couple reviews, I'll have a link in the description below. Just got to make a playlist real fast, so that will be in the description below, alongside any other information you may need about my merch and whatnot. And with all that being said, let's get right into this review, shall we? So this is the episode centered around Janice, and I gotta say, this is my favorite episode so far. I love how they introduce her character, how she was partnered up with Fredwynn, which is Andre 3000's character, and it kind of left the last episode of Janice, Simone, and Peter going to go find what happened with Fredwynn, because he jumped in the back of a car, well, in the trunk, and she's just very worried. And I really like this episode because not only do we get like an animated backstory of just everything about Janice, she just did a phenomenal job throughout this whole entire episode. I'm drawing a blank on the actress's name, but man, she really knocked it out of the park. So they go looking for Fredwynn. We get a lot more backstory on and more information on the Shijun Institute and what they're really up to. It's very much social and just psychological experiments they do, and trying to figure out the human mind and whatnot, which leads into them showing off this product. Pretty much it's like a VR, but you can access memories and whatnot, and they're there pretty much to just find Fredwynn, but they get caught up at this shareholders event, and Janice becomes the main test subject for this, and we get to go see her memories and whatnot. And that's some really interesting shit right there. Is you're able to access certain parts of your memory, and hell, one of the best scenes in this whole entire episode is when Jane puts on the headset and she's able to talk to her younger self. And I gotta say, this was an incredible scene. This was a show stealer. This is the main reason why this was one of the best parts of this episode, because imagine that, you get to talk to your younger self. What would your younger self tell you now? They probably dig into you, and it definitely affected her emotionally. She's very overprotective about people in her life, which is, I would guess, is normal, but that's pretty much Janice's side of this story. She takes off the headset, and then they get pretty much escorted out, while they find Fredwynn. Well, Fredwynn finds them and tells them, look, this whole thing is a game. Like, the Shijun and the Elseworlds people are the same people, and this is all just a game. And Fredwynn wanted Janice to grab a piece of paper from Octavio, and that piece of paper was pretty much a script of what's going on and whatnot. And I can't wait to see Fredwynn's episode, Andre 3000's episode. I think it's going to be incredible. I really enjoyed this whole entire episode. This little boy at the end was really weird. I don't know what his significance is. I hope we do get to see Kara in the next few episodes. We still got a ways to go with this series, but what do you guys think in the comments below about this whole entire show and just this episode? But until next week, I will see y'all later. Peace.
When are we gonna understand that we are put on earth to love? That's all it's about. Everybody want to figure out how complicated life is and break it down. This is what I truly think. I really think that it's gonna keep going on. War gonna keep going on. Frustration gonna keep going on. Anger gonna keep going on. Till we finally go back down to the simplest word. Love.